The Marketing Funnel Strategy Show. More leads. More sales. More predictability.
Introducing Jared Hyman, sales and marketing expert. Introducing Serena Carley, marketing and outsourcing expert.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Marketing Funnels and Strategy Show for the 10th of September, 2021. On today's episode, we got a cracker for you, and it's going to be nice and short. I'm here with the lovely Serena. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you, and I'm not muted this time, so that's a good thing. I'm getting there. I'm loving our little background as well, Jared, the quiet clients and the multiplier. I think that's so awesome.
Damn is. We're up leveling things.
Yes.
So, guys,
Hi, Mum.
That's it. So, guys, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about just really the simplest way to be able to grow any business. So no matter where you are right now, this is the most simplest way to be able to grow it. I think online these days, so many people are talking all this complexity. Had this conversation with a new client of ours just recently, right? She goes, that just sounds so easy, so simple, right? So straightforward. I think a lot of people have a tendency to just completely overcomplicate things or make things sound complicated. Therefore, when you look at it, you go, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Where do I start? All this type of stuff. But if you can just go to somebody and you can just say, cool, this is just the one thing you need to do. This, and this, that's literally it. Because it's literally only a couple of steps, right, Serena?
That's right. But I can understand people actually not understanding it, because you got to remember you've got your different types of people and the way they think and look at things. So they so into, I look at someone and there's someone who's very much into figures and they know how to read figures, but give them something else, they would have no idea, because they're very focused on the knowledge that they have and what they do. That's probably why.
That's it. That's definitely it. Like, I know for a lot of businesses, right, it's like, what do I do? Where do I go? Where do I start? And like you said, business owners are very good at what they do. And they know that, hey, I can help somebody with my product, with my service. I have something that someone wants, right? And then you look at the online world and you go, fuck, this sounds so complex, right? One person's saying Google, another one's saying Instagram, another one's saying Facebook, another one's saying try, LinkedIn. The next one's saying, oh, just go to TikTok and do some videos, right? People say, oh, you need a following. Then the next person says, you need to pay for paid traffic. The next thing someone says is, you just need referral systems, right? The next one says, oh, you should white label your product or service. Then the next person says you should run a webinar. The next person says, oh, you should just get a freebie, right? The next person says, don't worry about all that. Just create a product someone can buy and then just get that to pay for your advertising spend, right? Like, there's all these like million different things that everybody's seeing online, and you're like, where the fuck do I start? And I'm telling you, really, your business only needs one thing, one way to acquire clients, just one way. Because lead generation in general, a very simple lead generation strategy, is actually all you need to be able to acquire clients, to be able to grow your business. Things can, yes, be enhanced. Things can, yes, be multiplied time and time again to create long-term clients, people that continue to pay you an enhanced value month in, month out, month in, month out. But to be honest, like, if you're like sub $100,000 in business at the moment, that is the hardest thing to be able to make, that first $100,000. And a large percentage of making that first $100,000 is an acquisition system, right? But it doesn't need to have upsells, downsells, cross-sells, webinars, email marketing, building lists. You do need a list, but you don't need all these complex things that people are talking about online, right? For probably the last 2 months, we haven't been running things to funnels at all, right? Like landing pages and all this crazy shit that people talk about. Have we, Serena?
No, we haven't.
We've been literally just running things to Messenger, Facebook Messenger. Like that's just what we've been doing the last couple of months. And we've had some of the best months.
Occasionally you do Instagram as well too, but that's sort of a little bit different, but mostly just Facebook Messenger.
Exactly, right? Like it goes Facebook, Instagram, Messenger. They're both very much the same. Like there's no difference between them all at all now. But this is the thing, guys. It's like everyone talks about all this crazy shit when really all you need to do is just do one thing and do one thing incredibly well. I know a lot of businesses that don't even have at all, like I'm talking 0 funnels at all. I know people that make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. They don't have any funnels, right? They just became really good at systemizing one thing through Messenger, okay, with no funnels. Like that was their funnel. They just utilized Messenger. That's it. 0 like of these upsells, downsells, all these different things that people talk about. They just became very, very good at doing one thing. And for your business, you don't need all this crazy stuff. You know, one of our recent case studies that came up recently, Sue Wood, 23 new clients in only 5 weeks, didn't have a crazy like landing page and all these different things. Now, is that saying that you don't need that? No, it's not saying that at all. It's just saying you just need to look at things, simplify things, come up with a great packaged offer that differentiates yourself from everybody else, launch it in the simplest manner, and as a result, what you will receive on the other end is sales, revenue, income, whatever you want to call it. But to start with, you just got to create something a little bit more simple. You know, this is the kind of stuff that we're going to be talking about at the Ultimate Business Bootcamp at the end of the month. This is, you know, while I say we haven't been doing anything to landing pages the last 2 months, that's from an acquisition perspective. We are running the Ultimate Business Bootcamp marketing, which a lot of you probably already seen. But that's just, you know, because we want to give away a heap more free value. We're going to be talking about a lot more in depth, all of this stuff actually at the Ultimate Business Bootcamp. So if you haven't registered yet, you want to check it out in the comments below this video, because, you know, you just got to get something simple running. That's it, right? The last Ultimate Business Bootcamp we ran, Sue Wood attended that. I think she got 10 of those 23 clients that she got just straight off the back end of that boot camp, you know? So you guys can do all the exact same, right? You guys can, any single one of you that are watching this live stream can do that. But you just got to look at things in very simple terms and not overcomplicate what everybody else is talking to. And you shouldn't just listen to absolutely anyone online either. You need someone that does have a proven track record to be able to do this, you know? So all you need to do is just literally just follow something very, very simple. That's it. So in terms of your business, where it's at, I want to ask you a question now. If you had the acquisition side sorted, right? You knew how to acquire clients every week, right? If you just knew how to do that, how much more simple do you think business might be for you if you had the acquisition side sorted? I'm sure things would be a lot more simple. However, I'm going to throw a bit of a spanner in the works. Once the acquisition side is sorted, then what happens is you've got a delivery problem a lot of the time, because you've got to find ways to kind of tweak what you do to provide a better experience and, you know, meet clients' expectations and all these other different things that come into it as well, right? Because once you've got an acquisition side sorted and you haven't got a problem acquiring clients anymore, you know, like you can just turn things on, acquire more clients, turn things off, turn things on, turn things off. You can get it to that point then then you got to speed up delivery, or you'll get to a point where you have capacity, you're at full capacity, and you've got to find additional things that you must do in order to increase and make that a lot better then. Okay, so you can bring on and service more at every time, which is, hiring the right people, which is a large percentage of one of our partners, professionals in Pipo recruitment based in Tasmania, one of our partners. They really, really work hard for businesses to help them find the right candidates, which, it doesn't matter whether you are a business where you're seasonal and you just need to bring in staff that way, or whether you are the type of business that, just needs someone to fill a specific role. You need an expert, someone, right? They're the people that can help you do that as well. And they can do it anywhere around Australia. I'm not sure whether they can do international, but anywhere in Australia, these guys can find you the right candidate, right? So sometimes what you got to do is you got to find the right person to help you out doing that a large percentage of the time. Wouldn't you agree, Sarita? Or?
Don't I always agree with everything that you say, Jared?
Most of the time. Most of the time. So,
I have this thing that, what it really boils down to for me, because I've been there and I've done that, and you can tell everyone everything possible to do, but unless they really do know how, because I had to do a lot of research on stuff to get where it was, and you can still get to that place that you said before, acquisition, but there is another part after it as well too, and sometimes it can really beat you up when you try to do everything yourself completely. It's why, to me, it's like, why even bother doing that? Like anything, I'm just trying to think of some other stuff. Well, take, for example, you have food in restaurants, and rather than cooking, because you're busy and you're not I'm not a good cook. I don't like cooking anyway, put it that way. I can cook a couple of things. Pasta is my best one. But, so you get someone else to cook it and specialize in meals and whatever, and bring it to you. So like when you have a wedding, you don't do the whole wedding yourself. You go and get the specialists and the experts to do the whole thing and set it up for you. And it's the same with marketing and everything. Yes, you can go and do certain things. But, for me, the bottom line is, Jared, get someone who knows what they're doing. Take the strain away, see how it works, see that, if they do know what they're doing and it is working, then Health Bells is going to bring you in enough income to not have to worry the fact that you're paying out for something like that. So, why bother saying any more? That's it.
That's definitely right. It's like, if you can't work it out for yourself, or you haven't been able to do it successfully, you can kind of speed up the process to getting that sorted by, outsourcing that to somebody else, right? And, that's why we recommend, if someone's looking to recruit staff or anything, hey, you go across to one of our partners, Pipo Recruitment, because that's what they specialize in. They are consistently screening applicants and new people that could be a right fit for a business as well. So why wouldn't you look at just going to someone like that, who already probably has a database of people you might potentially be looking for as well? So, it can speed up the process, and a lot of them as well, they do have pretty cool little guarantees on finding the right staff and everything as well too, which is kind of cool. Hence the reason why they're a partner of ours as well. So
I'm thinking people should sort of, get the expert to do it, and then put their energy into other ways of growth that they would even be more better at, which is the building of relationships. And like you said, and I know it's going a little bit off, strategies to up level. So, you're talking about Pipo or whatever, and I know you spoke about this the other day as well, but, finding someone like, we've got clients who are hairdressers, we've got clients who are fitness people, beauty clients or whatever. They all actually come under a similar sort of a banner. So you could almost work out what's a way that we could combine our clients together by offering a package special, even for 2 or for 3 businesses. Or get someone, in your immediate area that people are, and set up some stuff like that, and let the experts behind the scenes start bringing you in leads. That's
definitely true. A lot of the time we're best at continuing doing what we're best in world at, and just getting other people to come in and talent to come in and do other things that we're not so good at as well. So, which always helps. Anything further you want to add, Serena? Anything else that we might have missed, do you think, through this conversation so far?
Well, I sort of tend to add a lot of different things in. So, sometimes not always staying on topic. But I think, it's important that what do people have set up when they create the lead and then obtain the lead. And I'm sort of talking about everyone's so focused on getting leads, but do they have a proper structure even behind that you're going to be able to service that lead properly? And that also comes in. If all of a sudden you had 50 leads coming in that you didn't have coming in the week before, how are you going to cope with those leads? How are you going to manage to get them all serviced within a proper time frame, rather than get behind, and then you get flagged for not being able to do good business, or bad reviews and things like that. So that's really important as well too, to be prepared for an influx.
100%.
Depending on the business, of course.
Exactly. So, guys, look, the thing is today, things are a lot more simpler than what you think they might be. When you look online, things sound complex, and when you're getting hit by several different people that do different things and all these types of things, and they're trying to convince you why to do this, to do that, to do something else, you kind of need to step back and just go, okay, what's a simple methodology to follow? What's the 2 to 3 things that I've got to focus on in order to get the result that I'm after? The simplest way for you to be able to grow is to just have your acquisition system sorted, right? If you have to pay for that, cool. If you have to spend some money to be able to bring in new clients, do it. Repackage something that's going to be able to make everything profitable for you on the front end of your marketing. It's as simple as those main things as well. It's not easy, but it's very simple for you to be able to do. All you got to do is just break yourself away from everything that you're looking at and go, okay, boom, boom, boom. These are the things that I must do in order to grow. Don't overcomplicate it. Go out, take action on it. Hire somebody to be able to do it if you need to. It's as simple as that. It's just like once this acquisition thing is sorted, then you know that you're going to be able to bring revenue in every single month. Once this part of it's sorted, then it's just tweaking other things around you to be able to increase profitability from ad campaigns and all these other things that are going on as well around your acquisition system. And then it's just better the experience that you provide to your clients. Put more work in on that back end to really tune that in. And then you're up and running and you're rocking and rolling. And then it's just a question of how far up do you want to go? I think things just are far too complicated online. And my experience, things are super simple. The challenge is sorting through the noise to be able to find where you must be focusing and focus on that area and continue to do that area. That's all it is. As I said, we haven't been doing anything complicated the last 2 months with our acquisition side. It's actually been super, super simple. So any single one of you can actually get that up and running in about 20 minutes today. If you want to know how we do it, you can actually just grab access to our Speed Lead Challenge, which shows you exactly how to do that. If you have a look through the page, you probably find it. If we find the link somewhere, we'll put it below. You can just buy that challenge for $27 and it'll just literally walk you through the process of what you can do and how you can get it up and running in about 20 minutes. Otherwise, you can just have a short conversation with us and we can point you in the right direction as to where it is, It's as simple as that. So at the end of the day, sort your acquisition problem. Don't overcomplicate it. And once you know how to bring revenue in through that acquisition system, it's just turn it on, turn it off as you need it. And then you just got to work on your delivery and everything for your clients from there. It's like, let's just not overcomplicate it. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just do it. Like that's as simple as that. So we're going to wind this one up for today. Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode. We look forward to seeing you all on Monday for the next episode as well. Super excited. If you haven't registered for the Ultimate Business Bootcamp yet, just go to ultimatebusinessevents.com. That's ultimatebusinessevents.com. Register for the bootcamp. It's absolutely free. 2 days, 12 hours worth of content talking on business, marketing, strategy, and we've got even speakers coming along to the event as well. So that's a must not miss, that event. So super excited for that one as well. So go ahead, register for the event, ultimatebusinessevents.com. That's ultimatebusinessevents.com. I will see you all on the next episode on Monday. Remember, if you do not fight for your own freedom, absolutely nobody else will. So every single day you must get out there. Every single day you must take action. Every single day you must make it happen. Remember to be the warrior. We will see you on Monday. Take it easy. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.